What up, though? What's cracking, Pisces? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Pisces out there are doing well. All right, you guys, let's go on and get into this reading and see what it is that you need to know. So, this reading is going to be about the Ten of Wands. So, you can be dealing with a Sagittarius here. It don't have to be. But I feel like this person, whoever this is, they've been carrying a heavy burden for a very long time. Now, they can have a lot of responsibilities. Maybe they have to take care of a lot of people. Maybe they've been having to put in a lot of hard work at their job. This can be a relationship, but it's like they've been carrying on too much. They are stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like this particular person, like it's like every day is a struggle, but they refuse not to give up. All right. Maybe they're realizing that their life or this person that they chose or this situation they chose, you know, it's going to be hard for them, but like they're still gonna try to keep going. But with this 10 here, this gives me the energy that this person is supposed to be closing out a particular cycle here. So let's see what the situation is with this 10 of Wands. Messages for Pisces. So what's the situation when it comes to this 10 of Wands? All right, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this situation have to do with money. All right, but this person had a lack of a plan. So I feel like this is someone who is having to accept a situation for what it is. Like all these responsibility, this heavy burden, like they were supposed to be working on themselves. They got distracted by work or they got distracted by an outside person. So whoever this is, they got distracted. Okay, they could either got distracted by work, they could have got distracted by maybe putting into a situation, but it was like it was one sided here. Okay, this person want to put in the work here. So tell us about this distraction. Why were they in this Knight of Pentacles energy? Messages for my Pisces. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. What was distracting them? Why were they in this energy? Okay, the Knight of Wands. Because they came in, they were very charming. They were very impulsive. All right, this person was fearless. They was on the go. So it was because of this person's energy. They could have been like in and out of relationships. Knight of Wands to come on in, all hot and passionate. Be hot and cold, come in and love bomb you, and as soon as you get used to this person loving you or being around you, they don't pull back their energy. So this is like their playboy or their playgirl here, and they move very quickly with relationships. They sparked a lot of attraction, but this is more like a situationship, and it's like now they're having to accept. This could be their karma that they're having to go through, but let's look at this Ten of Wands. Why is this Ten of Wands here? We got Aries, Leo, Sag. So clarify this Ten of Wands. Justice. Because this person didn't give you a fair chance, okay? Something they didn't do. They caused something to happen. So yeah, this is like the effect. This is like their karma here, you guys. The reason why they're in this 10 of Wands energy is because this is their karma. November the 10th or September the 11th can be significant here. You can be seeing 10-10, 11-11. For some of you, this can be your divine counterpart. It's like whatever decision, whatever it was that they did, being in this Knight of Wands energy, being in and out of your life, involving you possibly in a third party situation, like this is their karma for how they treated you in the past here. All right, so let's see what the current problem is. What's the current problem when it comes to this 10 of Wands? What's the current problem when it comes to the 10 of Wands? What is this? The 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who procrastinated. They took their time. Them being stuck in this Knight of Wands energy, it caused them not to move forward in their life. And then I feel like they were supposed to be working on themselves. They were supposed to have a plan. So next time they came towards you, they wouldn't be in this playboy, this playgirl ass energy. You know what I'm saying? They was like a choosy lover. They was out here choosing whichever man, whichever woman that they wanted to be with. But they involved you. When they got involved with you, it was like this person could have led you on, or they played with your heart or your mind. They played with your feelings. They made you think this was more than what it was. It was something that this person did being in this Knight of Wands energy. And it's like this is their karma. So like whatever situations they're dealing with now, they're realizing this is their karma for what they did to you in the past here. Okay? So what's gonna be the outcome? You can be dealing with the Aries here. So what's gonna be the outcome of this 10 of Wands? Hold on, y'all. All right, we got the World. You're going to complete this cycle. Okay, I feel like you're going to complete a cycle and you're going to be able to move forward. That means that some of you are going to experience a new phase in your life, and this new phase does not involve them. You see what I'm saying? This could have been a lesson. This person could have been a karmic in your life, or they were in karmic energy. Even if this was your twin, they were so very low vibration and toxic, they was in karmic energy. So it's like you closing out this cycle, you moving on with your life is going to bring about some type of ending. It's going to close out this cycle so that you can have a new beginning. You can have a new person in your life. You know, you can experience a new phase, but you be more fulfilled within your life. Clarify this world card. Clarify this world card for Pisces. Yeah, they're going to be stuck because they were in a standstill. They refused to change. They refused to make some type of decision here. They didn't want to make this sacrifice. This is why you're being called to move on. You're not supposed to be waiting on this person. You're going to be closing out this cycle because they lost their way. This is someone that was easily distracted by other men and women. You know, they're going to be very unstable. They're going to have a lot of bad news in their life. You know, this is someone who's going to have to view you as a missed opportunity, you guys, okay? So we had Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, and Libra. So I'm gonna roll a few times and see who this reading is about. We got Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius. Who's this about for Pisces? Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, and Pisces. All right, you guys, I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.